it comes to the definition of percussion, it's as simple as hitting things, right? And anything that you can hit can be a percussion instrument. That's why a piano can be a percussion instrument.
Percussion is just like figuring out, they'll give you an instrument and they'll be like, oh, here, this is what this is called. And you're like, oh, well, let's make sound out of it. Let's see how that works. And particularly, I love playing with other percussionists because you're combining things that normally are just kind of one section that's supporting the rest of the band, and you're making that its own like songs and melodies and harmonies.
There's a lot of excitement in a percussion ensemble concert. You get to have a good time. You get to hear both loud and exciting, boastful pieces, but you also can hear some beautiful melodies that are played on a lovely marimba.
When I was in kindergarten, every day I asked my parents for a drum set. First grade, my parents finally decided to get me one, and so it came with like a month or a week's worth of lessons. But I started taking drum lessons right after I got that drum set, and I've been doing it ever since. I think I do really like people being like, oh, you look like you play the flute, like you're a small little girl. And then you get up there and like lay down a killer beat on the drums, or like you get to do all these different things. And it really is like I've learned to play like 20 different instruments, and it's never really dull because you have to do all of it to be a good percussionist.
I love Chris. He just sort of is very, very on board with like creating a really good family environment for percussion so that no one hates each other. We're all like a group, and we want to be there, we want to be together, we want to play together, we want to be good.
He definitely pushed me a lot harder to learn some challenging pieces. I didn't think I was gonna be able to do it, but like he pushed me like just enough in the right way to be able to do that.
We were running through this piece and he called me out on like, because I was like missing a note or something. He's like, I see what you're doing there. But it was like, it wasn't like a mean like, hey, that was bad, but it was like a very like, Jacob, I think you're missing that note. And I was like, you're right.
To be a great musician requires a lot of humility. And it requires humility not in thinking less of yourself, but thinking more about others. So not thinking less of yourself, but thinking of yourself less. Percussion ensemble is something fun and exciting that can engage a crowd. And when I could show them that by example, by the pieces that we chose, by the type of literature that we chose, that really opened up their mind to, hey, this is something that I can do.